Welcome back to Satisfactory. Hey, I think I'm not gonna add to our list. I know what we need to do. We need to make a few. We need to make a few extra encased beams. Sitting on 1,000 already. So that's enough encased beams for now. What I really need to do is get some frames going. So I'm gonna reclaim my summer sloops from here and use those for frame production. But before I do that, I should probably duplicate the power shards that we're looking at, right? I've got lots of power shards or potential power shards. Three yellow, 8 blue, and a purple. So if I put this in here, I can double the output. That seems logical. Something we should do. $100 time crystals. I could probably unlock the high-speed connectors. But I don't know if I want to necessarily right now. I'd be more interested in getting the power augmenter. Getting that would add so much to our power situation. Scanning for radio signals. That could be good. I always say that, hey, this time I'm not going to really care about crash freighters, but always end up wanting all the crash freighters I can get.
Have a good day.
You know, I guess while this is happening, I could do other stuff. Let's get these rods in place. $33 power shards. And then we'll double this purple power shard as well. $7.5 per minute. That'll show up. We might be able to finish this as part of this video. I wasn't expecting it to make quite that many. $10 per minute, 201 megawatts of power usage. on that one machine. Yeah, that really ramped up our power usage. Holy moly. I actually need frames to build what I want to build. I'm all confused. What's going on here? Let's head towards the monolith and see exactly what it is we're looking for. It looks like there's six mining opportunities. And with that, we need 75 frames. We're only making 10 per minute, huh? I guess I can build out the... Well... Let's check our inventory. We actually could put in, maybe, if the other part of this will cooperate. Which it won't. Of course not. Once it's in there, you can't get it back out. What was I doing with these 10 sand fluctuators? Right, I was gonna make a digital depot. Put this in just for the frame so we don't necessarily have to come back. Oh, these won't fully upload until all of one copy is uploaded. Alright, that's fine, I guess. But maybe I shouldn't leave so much in there. Alright, I think it's fine. So we'll build the connection, try to mix the ore and supply our quarter monolith with locally supplied iron ore. Not to say that that's going to be all the iron ore we ever supply to this thing, but we've got some stuff that's just sitting around, so why not? Are you coming up here to... You just roll off down the hill? Maybe I have enough to sort of get us started here. And then what I want to do is have all of this in one place. At the end of the day, I really want every miner to partially support every smelter. And I know that's not always an option. But we're going to try to keep it an option as long as we can. Right? So, I would think that we would probably want to drive in this area. It's going to be kind of a bridge. How high we go and all these types of details are going to be details, but we'll just sort of sketch something out for now. Of course, we can't go up from here. Well, I guess technically we could. I need a good old wall. Right, so now we can go up here, but then we can go up separately. out of concrete. That's shocking. Hey, our modular frames are kicking in nicely. Technically, we planned for more than we needed because we don't want another blueprint designer. I should probably find a digital uploader for the concrete. That's definitely one of those things that is nice to have a few stacks of in the digital uploader. $180 water being used. I could definitely increase the power consumption, or power generation, I should say, on that tiny coal power plant without upgrading our pipe. What's more support than building directly into the side of a mountain? And then I think we let them drive in below down there. We could have a little kind of a pre-staging area. I'm just gonna have to give up this copper node. Do I have my... Oh man, our blueprints are already getting a little wacky. Do I want to go above and beyond this? Nah, it's only two little... Probably only cost us 2 stackables. So the entry point, 1, and then over here. Probably this would make a good transfer point. Of course, I have to also consider these 4 nodes as well. So that means we're going to have 6 belts going through. 2 belts going and these going on the ground. Yeah, so let's check the cross. Where do we want to cross over? I guess I could just do a double tall. It's also full of noxious gases. We're just in a noxious gas area. I think for fun's sake, we'll let it go kind of on foundation, on the rough, back to foundation. I think that'll be cool. If I go 3 high and get all 6 of them over there. Do I want to do that though? I mean, I guess. I also want to be able to easily connect this. Now, I do recognize that the old days are gone and that you can put conveyor holes now anywhere you want. So that's 1. That would be 6 high. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So just to sort of oh, are those not the right height? Interesting. I mean, not a good interesting, just interesting. I really didn't want... Well, maybe I'll have to do something funky like use walls this whole way over. I didn't want to do that though. So now this whole thing, both of these are in one. So both of these two are now represented by those equally. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We're right at the length of this, so I have to click it perfectly, or it's going to give me belt is too long notifications. 1, 2 should be enough. Okay, I think that is a perfectly flat. Something isn't working right. I could drop each one of these down, and then I'd just connect these 4 at this higher level. Then I would just store all of that, mix and match it, and ship it out. Should I do that earlier though? Oh, there's really not enough flat ground for me to do anything like that earlier. I guess since I'm dealing with 6 of these exactly, I could go with a... kind of a one-stop to start. I definitely like one of these. I would probably want to put these in separate containers at this point, though. Maybe go high side on this side. Maybe drop both of these in on the high side. Just sort of give us ease of access for the rest. What do you think? If that's 1, 2, it's either there or the one above it, or it's going to be slightly etched no matter what. Well, at the very least, it's the one above it. I can't get close enough without falling. Maybe I should worry about connecting all of these literally later. We'll get them all connected eventually, but I think it makes more sense to just go ahead and figure out how to connect to the base itself. So we've got 6 and we got 6. I really don't think there's anything else to be done here. We should just probably just connect this and kind of be done. We'll put in one extra and then turn it like so. Then we'll do a nice lift and shift at this point. Oh, just a little too long. Oh, that's Clip City. That's not gonna work. We'll shift it and store it one more time and then send it out. The problem is we know we're going to have more iron ore as an input to this thing. The simplest way to go would be to just connect all of one side, and I might do that. Just connect all of one side. Each connection, though, needs to be a legitimate belt of its own. No manifolding or anything like that allowed. Unless I did smart splitters. While I'm climbing this ladder, I'm thinking of strategies. There could be something to be said with smart splitters. Man, the distance between these levels is kind of more than you would think. Oh boy. That was almost a tragedy. Right, once the material gets up here, it goes in here, comes back out here. So a connection of like this. This could make sense as far as how the top would work. We'll just shift them all over. Nice and direct. We might have some clipping, but that's okay because we're never going to open this again once we're done. And then on this side, I believe it's just straight up the opposite. I'm worried the aesthetics will change. Uh-oh. Why is this pointing down? This could be a tragedy. Whatever that problem is, we're gonna have to fix it. A 100 times. And by 100, I mean 9. We'll let it... We'll see what happened. Could be nothing. Could be the most annoying thing ever. I'm trying to decide. I mean, if I did smart splitters, I could pseudo manifold, but just tell everyone to get 100%. Why was I over here making so many frames? Oh yeah, because we wanted to make a bunch of miners. But we've taken care of that now, so maybe we get the logistics level 4 done. Upgrade that and can be able to make faster belts at that point. Oh, ever so short. Even if we pulled them out of here, we'd still be short. Ridiculous. Smart splitters take AI limiters. AI limiters? Where are AI limiters? Are they under ports? Do I already have it and just don't know it? Quick wire and... Alright, so... Smart splitters is 10 AI limiters to unlock it. We can make almost exactly that amount with the copper sheets in our hands. It must be the copper sheets that are limiting us. Then we'll have to see how much it takes to actually build an AI limiter.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
And by building an AI limiter, I mean building a smart splitter. Let's get in here and get a grab of a couple of these sheets. Quick wire should come in relatively quickly. I wouldn't mind having 5 of these. Well, we've got 5. Let's go for 10. Oh, that looked crooked for a second there, but it's not. Okay, so we're gonna come in. We're coming in way over here. I think I did this the opposite way. Pretty sure I want this to go up. But it seems to be pretty aggressively pointing down. It's like a spaceship. But it's a spaceship without a bottom floor at this point. Okay, so let's come back over here where we actually have some grounding. Oh, that's a problem. We've got 6 inputs and only 5 inputs. 6 outputs and 5 inputs. So we're already making a little more iron ore than we can literally use. Hi. I think we should just bring this stuff in as close as we can. But do I want to try to mix everything with everything? I mean, I guess I could. I just don't have to do it right now. Okay, all right, I get it. Well, this might be a little too close. Let's back all this off. Oh, please. We might be in a situation, a bit of a no-win situation here. Conveyor belt too long. Oh, give me 1 second. That little connector there, it's not going to let me connect that one. Maybe I should turn all these into curve. Make all these curve connections. Oof. These look a little... They're not the swooping, high-quality curves I would expect. They're a lot more angly than I thought they would be. But that should be okay. I think now that we've connected this, we should call it here, because now we have to do these infinite connections, and they are taller than I think I'm really ready for right now. Yeah, we gotta get more than one fuel high. I'm going to think about how I'm going to do that. So let me call it here and say thank you for hanging out. We got it all connected. We're going to have to make some tweaks here at the end. But generally speaking, we've set this infrastructure up pretty well. We're going to have access to these two, and then eventually we'll have access to 6 iron ore nodes. And then we're leaving ourselves the room to drive trucks and tractors in to deliver even more, if it should come to that. We'll see if it does. This is actually a pretty big build, though. So there's 9 of those and 5 of those. So that's 9 times 20 times 5. Yeah, 900 iron plates per minute. Not bad. Should be enough to get us through the vast majority of the game, if not all of it. But we'll have to find out more in the next episode. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.